Your child isn't triggering you because you're a bad parent. They're activating the part of you that never got what it needed. If you're a parent and you've ever thought, why does this moment feel so intense for me? It might not be about your child at all. It might be about your inner child wound getting activated. Let's talk about the most common core wounds and how they show up in parenting. Abandonment wound. I'll be left. I'm not safe to be alone. How it shows up in parenting. Anxiety when your child pulls away, difficulty in separation, school, sleepovers, independence, over-involvement or helicoptering, feeling hurt or triggered whenever your child prefers someone else. For example, your child says, I don't want you, I want dad. You feel rejected, shut down, or overly emotional instead of neutral. What's really happening? Your nervous system is reliving fear of being left, not the present moment. Rejection wound. The inner belief is that there's something wrong with me. How it shows up in parenting, taking your child's moods personally, overcorrecting behavior to avoid judgment, feeling embarrassed or defensive when your child struggles, pulling away emotionally whenever your child rejects connection. For example, your child says, I don't like you right now. Instead of staying grounded, you withdraw or snap. What's really happening? Your inner child feels unlovable, so you protect by disconnecting. And number 3, the emotional neglect wound. Your inner belief is that my feelings don't matter. How it shows up in parenting, minimizing your child's emotions, rushing them through sadness or anger, discomfort with big feeling, theirs and yours, defaulting to logic instead of empathy. For example, your child is crying and you say, you're fine, it's not a big deal, let's move on. It's really happening. You were taught that emotions were inconvenient, so your system doesn't know how to sit with them yet. Okay, number 4, enmeshment or lack of boundaries. The inner belief is, I'm responsible for other people's emotions. How it shows up in parenting, feeling dysregulated when your child is upset, over-explaining, over-fixing, or rescuing, difficulty holding boundaries, needing your child to be okay so that you can be okay. For example, your child is frustrated and suddenly you feel panicked and rush to fix it. What's really happening? Your inner child learned that love required emotional merging, not healthy separation. Control or inconsistency wound. The inner belief there is I'm not safe unless I'm in control. How it shows up in parenting, rigidity or micromanaging, difficulty tolerating unpredictability, swinging between strict and permissive, overreacting when plans change or kids don't comply. For example, your child won't follow instructions. You feel rage rise quickly. What's really happening? Your nervous system learned chaos equals danger. Number 6, the shame wound. The inner belief is I am bad. How it shows up in parenting. Harsh self-judgment after mistakes, fear of being seen as a bad parent, perfectionism, reactivity followed by deep guilt. For example, you lose your patience and then spiral into self-hatred instead of repair. What's happening? Your inner child learned love was conditional. And it's very important that you hear me. Having these wounds does not make you a bad parent. It makes you a human who is parenting while healing. Awareness is what breaks the cycle, not perfection. When you heal your inner child, you don't just change how you parent, you change what your child learns about safety, emotions, and love. And that is generational healing. Save this if you are parenting while healing. Follow for more nervous system safe parenting tools.